Well, long story short, nothing really interesting happened this month other than the fashion week, or is it? Cuckoo, my name is Anastasiia and welcome to my YouTube channel. Today we are doing a little bit of what happened within the fashion industry this September besides the fashion week or for fashion week. Because I'm going to do a whole separate video with a bit of an overview of the big fours, the fashion months. Today, however, we'll cover different topics. There are magazine covers we need to talk about, there are celebrity styles we need to discuss, there are also some really interesting brand campaigns and some shifts in terms of creative director posts. So without further ado, let's get right into it. As per usual, for that matter, I'm going to be using my Telegram channel. In case you didn't know, I do have a Telegram channel. It's slightly different from all other my social media, sharing whatever it is that inspires me about the fashion industry within the moment and, well, you know, some of my thoughts on what's currently going on within it. The link will be in the description below in case you're interested. Starting with the news of September 1st, where we can see that Kylie Jenner has become a new ambassador for Acne Studios. She was starring in their recent fall-winter campaign and it was literally like 11 out of 10. Honestly, I still think that Kylie Jenner starting her own quite luxury, still wealth clothing brand is kind of a joke or maybe a rumor, because how can you sell into the area on the opposite side of the fashion world of what you are currently promoting within your own brand image and the partnership you are taking and ambassadorship you are working on? More importantly, like, why would you want to do it without at least trying to lay some, you know, appropriate change of visuals beforehand? I really don't know, because though and while Acne Studios is a minimal brand, still grunge and all money doesn't really mix together. Moving on to what is probably my favorite fall-winter 2023 collection from the luxury brand this season. I would totally give this honor to Saint Laurent. First and foremost, the ambassadorship right now is insane. They have all the e-girls, they have all the celebrities, and I mean, they somehow have managed to catch under their wing all the fashion girlies, which style I'm following into. We have Zaya Kravitz, we have Mika Arganzaz, we have Beatrice Dalle, even Kate Moss, the sassiest girls of this season. Now, moving on to something that made me question the whole Vogue hierarchy. I'm talking about Vogue Hong Kong cover. Do you remember the cover shoot story that Vogue US did for the September issue? Because if you don't, I will remind you. It was comeback of the 90s supermodels. And are we doing a second narrative of young generations / young ever-growing new economy in the face of Vogue Hong Kong versus like old generation / old established economy in the face of Vogue US? I mean, is it some meta-irony or am I just reading too much into it? It's kind of difficult not to when group covers are not that popular nowadays, so it was a bit of a delivery romance situation, but as I was saying, group covers nowadays are not all that popular, so 2 per month within one magazine, even though different countries, it just doesn't really seem to be a coincidence. Moving on to yet another absolutely stunning photo shoot, and I'm talking Vittoria Serretti in the cover story of Le Magazine du Monde. Here she's wearing Bottega and Bodega. Honestly, we have been seeing much more Bottega lately in terms of, once again, media coverage, red carpets, magazine photo shoots, and I'm very happy about it. It's not that often these days that Miss Kaya Gerber, you know, makes an appearance somewhere, anywhere, but man, is she slaying every time she does? I mean, also 70s suits her so much. And yeah, what I'm talking about was Kaya Gerber wearing Celine on the cover of Die La Repubblica. She is giving a mix of her mom and American Beauty and Huggie. And it probably doesn't really make sense, but I don't know, that's what I see. No, but this is adorable. And so very Marie Antoinette by Sofia Coppola, but you know, less saccharine and more fashion. Like, I can't, I love it. Gigi Hadid for Jacquemus Le Chouchou. Also, do you think that Jacquemus is trying to repeat the Versace marketing trick of a couple of years ago, which brought like enormous amount of attention to the brand and which also shockingly starred Gigi Hadid in it? Like, I'm talking this fall-winter 2018 campaign when all the models were whispering to each other and then in the end the Gigi was like, it's Versace, not Versace. Jasmine Toux for Anne Klein Fall 2020. 2023. Like, feels a bit nostalgic considering my teenage years were all about Sex and the City, Gossip Girl, Devil Wears Prada. You get where I'm coming from. Speaking of Jasmine Tookes, let's talk about best dressed, in my humble opinion, celebrities of the month. First and foremost, Elsa Hosk. She was slaying Tomato Girl aesthetic this summer. She's slaying it this fall. Well, not the Tomato Girl, she's kind of navigating in between the cool girl aesthetic of Miu Miu and Prada, and then she also tends to do something feminine and, yeah, probably a little bit Tomato Girl aesthetic. Then we have Hailey Bieber, who has been doing like so great this fashion month. Her Saint Laurent look, Tory Burch, those little vintage slip dresses with her leather jackets, socks with the loafers, everything that I love. She's the biggest inspo. Then we have Kendall Jenner in her Bottega Veneta / The Raw era. I honestly think she should, you know, take it and run with it. It looks so good on her. It's also working very much so in her favor because it feels organic and not I'm trying too hard. Jasmine Tookes doing her very chic office core, very elegant, very, once again, the raw Rosie Huntington Whiteley. And speaking of the last one, Rosie Huntington Whiteley has been doing some casual fall winter outfit here and there, and I also really enjoyed her looks for the Dolce & Gabbana show. She's Dolce & Gabbana girl as far as I understand. Sophia Richie turned a number of really cute, once again, either Meta Girl aesthetic or office core. She's balancing somewhere in between, but staying within her quite luxury, still wealth side of things. Bruna Marquezine, on the other spectrum of the fashion, was giving loads of, you know, really cool out there fashion moments. And the last but not the least, my recent fashion girl, Eat Girl X fashion, is Emma Jackson. How did I manage to, you know, not get her on my radar? I have no idea. Moving on to the cover of Vogue Scandinavia, and I feel like Vogue Scandinavia is definitely doing a little bit of betting on influencers this season. I mean, 2 covers in a row, that is something. But, you know, the photo shoot is cute nonetheless, and here we are having Matilda Jerv on the digital cover wearing Levi's. Also, can we talk about this new Jacquemus La Table campaign for accessories? Because, excuse me, especially those croissant earrings, like I can't, I generally cannot. I feel like adorable will be a new word for Jacquemus. So we came to one of the bigger shifts in the fashion industry, and by that I mean that after 25 years of taking the position of creative director in Alexander McQueen, Sarah Burton is leaving the brand. I'm kind of sad, but then again, there was nothing really exciting for a couple of years now, and if any brand deserves excitement and offering out there, well, it's McQueen. Yet again we see Jacquemus, and yet again I want to say how literally adorable and cute. The shoe isn't really a collection to be worn like out and about. I doubt we would even see much of it on the red carpets, to be honest, but how perfect it is for the photo shoots. And here we are talking Jenny wearing Jacquemus on the cover of Harper's Bazaar Korea October issue. Amelia Gray for fashion issue of Dear Republic magazine is my spiritual animal. Internal screams while lounging around in fancy dresses, yes please. So here she's wearing Valentino, Miu Miu, Discarded and Max Mara dress with Saint Laurent heels accordingly. Where can I sign the petition of office core moving in a general direction of what Anthony Vaccarelli is currently doing in Saint Laurent, or, you know, to be more exact, what he has been doing in Saint Laurent until the recent collection, but this is the topic for another video. Chloe Sevigny wearing YSL for Martha magazine fall winter 2023 issue is what I want to be the new 80s. So you know how Jean-Paul Gaultier brand is bringing like a new creative director, well, a new guest couturier every year, design a collection. Well, this season it's Simone Rocha, and well, this can either be iconic or the biggest disappointment of the year. As to be honest, Jean-Paul Gaultier collabs generally turned out to be. Going a little bit back to the Eat Girlies, Hailey Bieber literally can do no wrong. I mean, I know that her IT girl status and celebrity persona play a big role in Rhodes' success, but damn it, the visuals are 11 out of 10. The fact that endears it to me all the more is that it always slightly different, while simultaneously staying true to her own style, as well as the brand image. Which, you know, to be honest, is a rather difficult marketing goal to achieve. To put it plainly, never have I ever expected to see something like this from Kim K. You got me there, people, with this Kim Kardashian Cher fashion magazine. It's like, boom. Vanity Fair France. If you still doubted it, supermodel's comeback era is truly and fully here. I kinda have mixed feelings on the matter. Like, on the one hand, of course, I'm happy to see yet again all the icons I grew up admiring. Like, it brings this lovely feeling of nostalgia, which is generally the point of this movement, because creating nostalgia, targeting a particular audience, watching the sales rising. On the other hand, though, it's like Disney ruining our childhood with the makeovers all over again. Because every second photo shoot these models are brought back to makes me go like, really? You had these ladies working for you and you did that? That's just sad. Another new campaign to talk about, I don't understand. Like, how is it that he does it every damn time? That being said, yet another absolutely mouth-watery campaign. It is called Le Soir, aka evening wear from Le Chouchou, and then some more, starring Huggie. As you know, Angelina Jolie is starting her concept brand called Atelier Jolie. She has a bit of a promo media coverage going on along it, and because it's Angelina Jolie, when we are talking promo media coverage, we are talking Vogue cover. And well, it's honestly not your typical I'm starting a business, look at me being a businesswoman kind of photo shoot. Like, I'll give them that. Which, if you think about it, is really cool because Jolie is exactly the person who looks like a business lady like 90% of the time while doing a street style or just being shot by paparazzi. But, you know, look at her here, doing creative stuff for her upcoming Atelier Jolie launch. Like, whatever it turns out to be. We'll skip the part where this creativity is like from 10 years ago, but still, I mean, a credit where the credit is due. Once again, Angelina Jolie on the digital cover of Vogue US. Also came with a rather interesting interview, I will leave it in the description. And on that lovely Vogue cover note, we're gonna roll up with this video because that was generally everything that I deemed worthy to tell you about what happened within the fashion during this September. If you have enjoyed this video, you can subscribe to this channel or something. Also like this video and check out my other social media. And other than that, I'll see you in the next one. So, bye!